Hey, Cal Forever here. Whew. Yeah. This video is about Tourette syndrome, Asperger's, ADHD, autism, and kind of how this relates to indigo children, or not indigo children, crystal children, or rainbow children. Because for me, I feel like I'm really one of those kids that was not an indigo child. You know, frankly, I don't like a lot of that like warrior attitude and stuff. Like, at least what I see a lot of people doing, just going and trying to. It seems like a lot of complaining to me, autism and ADHD and Tourette syndrome. Like, what does this mean to me, and what I actually believe it is? Because to me, it is not like an illness or a dis-ease. To me, as someone with Tourette's, when I tick, it's usually when I'm around a lot of people, because then all of a sudden I'm in other people's energy fields that are oftentimes very disharmonic. And not all the time, but you know, like if I go to Walmart, I might tick a little more because I'm feeling the imbalances in other people's energy fields because their energy fields overlap. And it's like, or you know, like a fat person will walk into Walmart and I'll have a vocal tick, "You're fat," or try to like suppress it, but it's like they're imbalanced in their energy field. It's something they feel insecure about, and that's kind of what it seems that Tourette's kind of is for me. And I've never been diagnosed with autism or Asperger's. I really do feel like it's something I probably do have and just wasn't diagnosed with it. To me, I tend to kind of focus on one thing at a time. Like, that doesn't mean that, you know, I've never really been very good at math, but I did do really well in my college math class because I only took like 3 classes. I took an English class, that math class, and some online class. But I really put a lot of effort towards this math and this math class, and it was hard. I couldn't even use a calculator in it. And I had to do all this stuff I didn't think my brain could do, but my brain could do it because I sat there, I put my effort towards it. That's just, to me, kind of how the autistic mind tends to work. Is it's not necessarily that we tend to be better in one specific area, even though we usually do. It's that we really focus on one area and can really get that down, and then once we get that down, we can kind of move to the next thing. And to me, this is actually a good thing because people tend to try to broaden their canvas and they don't see things creative and in the moment, and people tend to get a little too analytical and logical about things. And not to say that cognitive thinking is like bad, it's not, but overthinking, it's not very good for you. It definitely causes stress and definitely does not solve problems when you overthink a problem. You know, a lot of times if you just follow your heart with one specific issue and listen to what your heart says and what really feels good and true to you, don't try to listen to what feels true to other people, because that feels true to them and maybe they're lying to themselves. Follow what makes you feel good in your heart, and that's what's going to solve problems in life. That's what solved problems in my life, you know. But this Tourette's and autism, it's like, I'm really good at stuff. I don't think I'm disabled. I think that I'm having experiences and view reality and have an experience that I think is more evolved. It's more of a less barbaric point of view and more of a heart-centered point of view. And definitely, I'm really sensitive and touchy to other people around me. Like, I can sense it's almost like I can telepathically communicate with people. Sometimes, like, I'll have a thought, and it's like, oh my God, that was that person's thought. Like someone was passing me, and I thought, oh my God, this guy's an idiot. But it was this person passing me was actually thinking that, because I didn't know why I was thinking this guy was an idiot. I was going kind of slow. But this guy, I knew what he was thinking. It was weird. It was like I was telepathically connected to him by, like, confused. But at first I confused his thought with mine. I kind of tend to be in the moment, and I don't really have a memory unless memories are brought to me. So it makes it kind of hard to do some of these videos sometimes without them sounding so chaotic and like schizophrenic. But I've gotten really good at things when I just put my effort towards them. And it's really hard to put efforts towards things unless it feels good in your heart. And one thing that really felt good in my heart with this was I started playing the ukulele. And the ook, oh my God, I started just playing this ook, and like I learned how to play the basic chords of it in like 2 days, and I got really good at it. I kind of played the guitar growing up, but I was never really that good at the guitar. But the ook, it was just like, whoa, things just opened up for me. And then when I went back to the guitar, I was really good at the guitar, but I just played this ook for like 3 or 4 months, and it was like, I just got awesome at it. It made me feel really good inside. I really enjoyed it. And then another thing is I started really focusing on throat singing. And it took like a month to get sounding good with this throat singing. And then I was able to hit an overtone with it. And then another few weeks or a month, and like, then I could throat sing. And I mean, it's just like when I decide to put my effort towards something, that makes me feel good inside. And I know it's really hard because society my whole life, especially the school system, tries to tell me what reality is, where I'm supposed to put my focus on, because I have to be afraid that if I don't make money, I'm not going to have a roof over my head. And that may be the case sometimes, and it kind of sucks because I don't have a job right now and I don't have much money. But I'm not going to let that fear get to me. I'm just going to keep following my heart and follow what's true to me. And to me, it feels like I'm my own hero, and I'm also the hero of the people around me that I invite to live in this moment, in this I don't know loving type of zone, that I don't allow fear to overwhelm me. I definitely allow myself to feel afraid. It's okay to feel angry. It's okay to feel afraid. It's okay to have anxiety. But, you know, to like resist those feelings is kind of what keeps it circulating in the same spot. When you allow the anxiety to just kind of come forth, it just like flows out and you feel better. And that was something that, you know, especially the doctors tried to give me anxiety medication and stuff. And I asked for it because I thought that's just how I was confused. And doctors don't even know what these kinds of things are either. You know, most of them are just guessing. Oh, you got anxiety when you're around a lot of people. You got social anxiety. Let's give you a pill. But what happened is I take the pill, I wouldn't feel other people's anxiety, because that's what it was. Other people's anxiety would definitely come in because that's just kind of how my consciousness works. That's how my mind works, not how my brain works. How my mind works, my level of consciousness works, is I'm really heart-centered, and I absorb other people's energies and circulate them through. That might be kind of my purpose here on this earth right now at this moment, is to just circulate disharmony through me and balance it through my energy field, because I'm in harmony. And I didn't know what was going on at first, so I took a pill and it would get better, but those energies started absorbing into me, and I got inflated because I was like allergic to other people's unresolved emotional issues and imbalances that would just get stuck in my energy field, and I'd get fat. I was allergic to it. I'd inflate and get all swollen up, and I did. Once I took away the pills, I allowed myself to feel these energies, and they went away. But to get back to this throat singing is something, this is going to heal you more than any medication. What it does, when I do that deep throat singing, it literally vibrates glands in my endocrine system, which balances out and circulates my hormones. So when I go, oh, when I do that big oh, it vibrates my thymus and releases a lot of oxytocin. So I don't have to. I can really connect to people through this from a distance because all hearts are connected. But like I don't have to go and hug someone to feel this deep sense of love, even though like I crave that and I crave connection. I can really connect within myself and connect from people. Like I can feel people's energy over the cell phone, over a phone call. I was checking the time. I don't want the video to be too long, but also like I'll circulate vibration. I can feel the vibration go into my feet. So like I can feel it in my adrenal glands, my kidneys, and it'll get rid of anxiety. Or I'll go higher with it and go, oh. But when I get that one way up there, when I hit it and ping it right, it hits my pineal gland, and I start releasing dimethyltryptamine, which is like the inner version of divine pure light. It's like the inner light. It's like the white dot on the dark side of the yin yang. It's like light fills my, and I see everything inside of me, and it also projects outwards as well. And it's like when I ping, it's like I go to heaven. It's like I go to heaven, and I'm like, I see like a kaleidoscope of colors, and I fly down the rabbit hole and like take a seat in like the captain's chair of the Star Trek Enterprise, and like I'm Captain Kirk, not Captain Picard. Captain Picard sucks. Even though it's sometimes like the hologram, Captain Kirk's way better. Anyways, and Star Wars suck. As the Force is cool though. I do like Star Wars. But video. I gotta end this video pretty quick, but that's why I kind of talk fast. I want the video to be short. I want to share so much with you guys. But yeah, when I just focus on these things, it just, I think that's how the autism works. Like I'm an artist, I'm a musician, and I try to I kind of was a drawer or painter in high school, and I did some really cool art, but I quit focusing on it. Can't really do it anymore. So I bet if I just sat there and focused on doing art, I could get really good at it. And so, Calvin here, if you have autism or Tourette's, or know anyone with autism or Tourette's or Asperger's or ADHD, hopefully, I'm thankful for you watching this video. I'm grateful to have you here in this world. I'm grateful for myself. And I know it can feel alone sometimes, especially when you're going through this stuff and you're really sensitive and touchy, and you know, doctors give you false information. It sucks. It's hard. It's tough. But I've been through it. I'm still going through it. And you know what? I hope this video helped you. Thanks for being here.